I am now calling this meeting to order. It is 5:30. I'm not on? It's green.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me? Let's start over. It is 5:30. I'm now calling this meeting to order. Please stand for our invocation and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we ask for wisdom and guidance as we conduct the business of our city. Help us to make decisions that serve the citizens of Northport with fairness, integrity, and respect. Amen. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Pro Tem Washington.
Here.
Counselor Smith.
Here.
Counselor Conger.
Here.
Counselor Higdon.
Here.
President Dykes.
Here. Presentations. We have two. The first one is recognizing Herndon Hicks and Associates as Business of the Month. Mayor, will you join me at the front?
Hello, everyone. This man goes without any need of any introduction. Known him a long time, respect him. He's done so much for this city. I don't think you realize how much time everyone here and this man has put forth in his years, but it's a service and a requirement. And I want to say before we read this, Mayor Herndon, I appreciate your years and everything you've done for the city.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that very much.
I'm going to try to read this without my glasses. Business of the Month, Herndon Hicks and Associates. Whereas the city of Northport values and celebrates the local businesses that contribute to the strength, growth, vitality of our community, and whereas Herndon Hicks and Associates has demonstrated a strong commitment to professional excellence while providing quality services and support to clients throughout the region. Whereas through dedication, integrity, community involvement, Herndon Hicks and Associates has helped strengthen the local economy and exemplifies the spirit of small business success in Northport. Businesses such as Herndon Hicks and Associates play a vital role in creating opportunity, supporting families, and enhancing the overall quality of life for the citizens of Northport. Now therefore, I, the mayor of Northport, of the city of Northport, Alabama, along with the Northport City Council, do hereby recognize Herndon Hicks and Associates as the City of Northport's Business of the Month for April and extend our sincere appreciation for their contribution to the community. I have set my hand, caused the seal of the City of Northport to be affixed this, the 6th day of April, 2026. Mr. Bobby Herndon. Thank you, sir. Say something.
When I started Business of the Month 18 years ago, when I was mayor, I never envisioned that I would be getting one of the awards one of these days. You get this proclamation plus a $10,000 appreciation check, and I know that would be coming down the way at some point. No, just kidding about that. But anyway, we moved to 2728 Lurleen Wallace Boulevard 41 years ago. My business partner, Mike Hicks, and I, and we have been blessed time and time again for being in Northport. We're currently in 4 states with projects going on. We're a land surveying firm. And, I love Northport. I love having our business here. I love being a part of this administration, and I love you guys. Appreciate you very much.
The next proclamation is recognizing Child Abuse Prevention Month. If you are here with Child Abuse Prevention Month, please come forward with the mayor.
Thank you all for being here. I'm gonna read this. This is, after serving a career in law enforcement. I appreciate what you do. It means a lot. It means a lot that people don't understand, and I'll leave it there, so I will read this now, but you have my appreciation. Whereas children are among our community's most precious resources and represent the future strength, prosperity, and well-being of the city of Northport, and all children deserve safe, stable, nurturing homes and communities that support their healthy growth and development. And child abuse and neglect remain serious issues that impact the well-being of children, families, and the overall quality of life within our community. Preventing child abuse and neglect requires the collective commitment of families, neighbors, educators, faith-based organizations, healthcare providers, civic groups, businesses, and local, state, and federal agencies working together to support and strengthen families. Communities that provide parents and caregivers with support, resources, and education they need are better able to promote positive childhood development and prevent abuse and neglect before it occurs. The City of Northport recognizes the important work of child advocacy organizations, social service agencies, law enforcement, educators, and volunteers who dedicate their efforts to protecting children and strengthening families throughout our community. Raising awareness and encouraging community involvement are essential to ensuring that every child grows up in a safe and supportive environment. Now, therefore, I, Dale Phillips, Mayor of the City of Northport, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2026 as Child Abuse Prevention Month in the City of Northport, and encourage all citizens, community organizations, faith groups, schools, businesses to work together to support families, promote child safety, and help create a community where every child can thrive. I hereunto set my hand and cause the seal of the City of Northport to be affixed this, the 6th day of April 2026. Signed, Dale Phillips, Mayor, City of Northport.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and all of you members of the council, for recognizing that it takes every one of us to battle and to fight and to keep our kids safe. So thank you so much for that. And we have brought these and the stands for everybody to get one, put it in your place of business or in your home. They're on that back table, so as you leave, get one of these and help us to spread the word. I saw the pinwheels out here in the front. That's all about child abuse and prevention. My name is Paula Peacock, and I represent United Cerebral Palsy. I have a Heart's Respite program, and so I just would like these agencies to introduce themselves and their programs. And thank you again.
Good evening. I'm Leslie Guy. I'm with the University of Alabama. We have two programs, Baby Talk and also Alabama's Parenting Assistance Line.
Hello, my name is Latoya Franklin. I'm a representative for Big Brother Big Sisters of West Alabama. We have two programs, a school-based program and a community-based program. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Calissa Borman. I'm with Tuscaloosa City Schools, the New Heights Community Resource Center, and the SORTA New Heights Mentoring Program.
Hi, I'm Andrea Hayes with United Way Success by 6. We run a parenting program and academy and parenting small groups throughout the year.
Hey, good evening. Good to see y'all. Thanks for all your continued support. I'm Kevin Besley with Tuscaloosa's One Place. All of our programs, our mission is to prevent child abuse, build and strengthen families through resiliency and self-sufficiency. So all that y'all do throughout the community, we really appreciate all your efforts. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Andrea Green, and I am one of the Board of Trustees for CAPS. Today, I want to take a moment to bring awareness to an issue that often goes unseen but affects far too many lives, and that's child abuse. During Child Abuse Prevention Month and beyond, we are reminded that every child deserves to feel safe, to feel protected, and to feel loved. Child abuse is not just physical, it can be emotional, neglect, or exploitation. And while it may happen behind closed doors, it is a community responsibility to recognize the signs, to speak up, and to support those in need. Awareness is the first step to prevention. When we educate ourselves, we empower ourselves to act, whether it's offering support to a struggling family, reporting concerns, or simply being a trusted, safe adult in a child's life. Every action matters. Let us commit to creating environments where children are heard, valued, and protected, because protecting children is not just a duty, it's a shared promise for a better future. So on behalf of Child Abuse Prevention Services, we appreciate your support, and we are honored to be recognized. Thank you.
Thank you. Mallory, do you need a picture? Okay.
Oh, we will get a picture, photo op.
Should we? Okay. Y'all are killing me. Thank you very much.
Who's taking this?
Item 6, approval of the agenda. Is there anyone that would like to make a motion to approve the agenda for the April 6, 2020 council meeting as printed?
So moved. Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Counselor Conger. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Tubbs?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Visitors to address the council, we have none, so we are going to move into items of a temporary nature. 9B1, Ms. Starnes.
Yes, ma'am. This is an agreement between the City of Northport and AlDOT for maintenance of the right-of-ways along 82, 43, and Lurleen Wallace.
Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute an agreement with the Alabama Department of Transportation for cooperative maintenance of the right-of-way and approving the acceptance of a reimbursement in the amount of $53,922.96. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Conger and a second by Counselor Higdon. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B2, Mr. Webb.
Yes, this is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a master service agreement with Garver for engineering services. This agreement will allow Garver to perform studies, investigations, surveys, evaluations, assessments, consultations, reviews, inspections, recommendation reports, and designs for the utilities department as set forth with specific task order directives. There's no funding is needed for this agreement.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a master service agreement with Garver for engineering services. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Counselor Conger. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B3, Mr. Webb.
Yes, this resolution authorizes the city administrator to execute task order directive number 1 to the master service agreement with Garver. This task order directive will cover phase 1 of the water distribution and wastewater collection master plans. These master plans were approved in the 2026 water and sewer capital budget.
Okay, are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute task order directive number 1 to the master service agreement with Garver in the amount of $600,000. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Counselor Conger. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B4, Mr. Webb again.
Yes, this resolution declares an emergency and authorizes an emergency public works contract for a water main repair on McFarland Boulevard to Apex Civil Construction for $15,932.26. We had a major water leak on a 12-inch water main on across McFarland Boulevard from the wharf, and this pays for the repair of it.
Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt a resolution declaring an emergency and authorizing an emergency public works contract with Apex Civil Construction for a water line repair between 51 McFarland Boulevard and 225 McFarland Boulevard in the amount of $15,932.26. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Counselor Conger. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B5, Mr. Davis.
Yes, this is a resolution authorizing water service outside the city limits. Staff recommends the access be allowed and has all the usual requirements of such an access.
Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing water service outside the city limits to be provided to Mr. Caleb Little at 7671 Smith Jackson Road pursuant to the conditions in the resolution. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B6, Mr. McGee.
Yes, this is a 3-year extension of a contract with River Tree Auditing. They do examination auditing services for multi-jurisdictional businesses around the state. A number of municipalities use them. We can use them exclusively, or we have a collective with them where they audit in other municipalities. So they've been we've been using them for over 15 years, and they've been very successful. So.
Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a contract with River Tree Systems Incorporated for examination services. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B7, Ms. King.
Yes, this is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute an agreement with LexisNexis for legal research software. This is a 3-year agreement.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute an agreement with LexisNexis for legal software. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Conger and a second by Counselor Higdon. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B8, Mr. Matthews.
Yes, this would authorize a master service agreement with Tom Joyner and Associates for the 2026 pavement assessment program. It would also authorize task order directive number 1, which would include updating the 2019 inventory and the program development.
Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a master service agreement and task order directive number 1 with Tom Joyner and Associates for the 2026 paving assessment program, not to exceed $40,000. I will offer that up for a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
That is an motion by President Dykes and a second by Councilor Conger. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B9, Ms. Starnes.
So yes, ma'am, the city of Northport received bids for furnishing custodial services for the community center. There was 3 non-conforming bidders, and the lowest bid was Your Real Next Step.
Okay, are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to,
Hold on.
okay, we have some questions.
Yeah, I vote we rebid this
To have conforming bids.
to have conforming bids.
Ms. King, didn't you
At
say
least
we
one.
needed to reject this one first?
Okay.
And then do a motion to,
Yes, you need to reject all bids, non-conforming bids as submitted.
so vote no on this one and.
Yes, and then you can, if you can vote no on this, and then you can move to reject all non-conforming bids.
Okay. All right.
Now, I would like to say this, just to go on the record. Me personally, I think when you do a closed bid and you open the lid up twice and you expose the bid, so now everybody know what everybody's bidding. And I know we talked about it in the work session, but I'm just gonna go on the record and say, if we're gonna continue to do this, just make sure we do it on every last one. If it's one mistake, no, give me a second. If it's one mistake on any of them, it need to be the same. Because the dollar amount is the most important thing. That's the only problem I have with it. I mean, we can, rebid it, but it'll be the 3rd time. And in the public, it looked like the right person haven't got it yet. So.
I don't think the dollar amount, just my opinion, I don't think the dollar amount is the single most important thing. I think it's a culmination of all of it. And from what I gathered from Ms. Starnes and Mr. Davis, that all of them had issues with every bid.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But to me, the dollar amount is to what's going to determine at the end. If it's a $5 different in a bid, $5 make a difference.
But that's not gonna make the difference. It's everything combined in that packet that they complete that makes the difference. So you might come in with a, dollar bid and everybody else is $200, but if everybody hasn't filled out the bid form correctly, then that can be rejected. Am I correct, Mr. Davis?
Yes, there's language in our bids. You can reject all bids for any reason. If they all conform, you can reject those. If they all do not conform, you can reject those. So it's totally up to the council's discretion.
Yes, the price is important, but filling out the packet completely is important as well, is all I was saying, Pro Tem Washington.
Like I said, what I'm saying is, it makes a big difference in the dollar. The dollar is the big deal. Not if there's an insurance piece or if they agree that they received this piece of paper that's in the package. But I just wanted to go on the record and say it. So.
Are there any questions or comments? Okay, the form of the motion is to adopt the resolution awarding bid file 2606 to Your Real Next Step for the furnishing of custodial services for the Northport Community Center. Do I hear a motion?
So move.
Second.
If there's no second, then the motion fails.
If there's
no second, the motion fails for lack of a second.
So the motion to award the bid has failed. You can put a new motion on the table.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Okay, so we are going to, help me out with my verbiage, Ms. King. So we are going to put a motion on the table to rebid.
To reject all bids.
To reject all bids. So the form of the motion is to adopt the resolution repealing bid file.
Rejecting
bid file 2606 to Your Real Next Step for the furnishing of custodial services for the Northport Community Center. Okay.
Rejecting all bids.
All bids. Okay, my bad. Y'all got me confused here. Okay, so the form of the motion is to adopt the resolution rejecting all bids on bid file number 2620-06. correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Yes.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, that is a motion by Counselor Conger and a second by Counselor Higdon, and I'm writing this down as I go. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
No.
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay, do we need to do something to read?
Motion carries.
Motion, so we don't need to do anything else on
No,
that?
you don't
We're
need to do
good.
anything else on that.
Let's move on. 9B10, Ms. Starnes.
Yes, ma'am. This is a resolution revoking the award of the bid file for the Williamson Cemetery grounds maintenance due to unsatisfactory performance.
So they have just not shown up?
Not
and done
conform,
their-
yes, ma'am, they've shown up, but they've done about 50% of the requirements for that.
Were y'all able to get it kind of in shape?
Yes, ma'am.
Before the Easter holidays?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
It's presentable.
Okay, are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution repealing Resolution 26-48, awarding bid file number 2601 for the furnishing of ground maintenance to Rotolo Consultants?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Counselor Conger. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B11, Ms. Starnes again.
Yes, ma'am. This is a resolution awarding the bid for furnishing ground maintenance for the Williamson Cemetery to the next lowest bidder, which is Great Outdoor Services.
Okay, are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the resolution awarding bid file number 26-01 to Great Outdoor Services for the furnishing of ground maintenance for Williamson Cemetery. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Counselor Conger. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. Consent agenda ranges from minutes to vehicles and outsourced legal services. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to approve the consent agenda for the April 6, 2026 council meeting as printed. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. Public hearings. Please remember during public hearings, we encourage you to share any ideas you have. There is a 3-minute time limit. Please direct all comments to mayor, council, body, and not as a whole and not as an individual. 10C1, Ms. Ram.
Yes, ma'am. The owner of this property has contacted staff and has requested an extension be granted. Staff is recommending a table of this item until the June 15th council meeting, and during that time, that would give the property owner time to obtain a contractor, a demo permit, and demolish the structure. So we would still need to have a public hearing in case there's anyone here that wants to make a public comment.
All right, I will open the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10C1. Is there anyone that would like to speak for or against? Seeing none, I'll close the floor for a public hearing for agenda item 10C1. Are there any questions or comments? The form of the motion is to adopt the ordinance ordering the demolition. The form of the motion is to, no, were we gonna table this? Table this, okay. I'm sorry, I had the wrong thing circled. We are gonna table this item until June 15th to give the owner additional time to demolish their own property. Do I hear a motion?
So move.
Second.
That is a motion by Pro Tem Washington and a second by Counselor Conger. Ms. Tubbs, roll call, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes.
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 Yes. City Administrator's business.
I have none tonight.
I have nothing tonight. Mayor Phillips.
Nothing tonight.
District 1, Counselor Smith.
Yeah, just wanted to wish or hope everybody had a
Merry Easter.
Merry Easter. Yeah, happy Easter.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a second quarter District 1 town hall. We're gonna be in here?
April
Okay.
23rd.
April 23rd, Thursday, April 23rd, 5:30. So I just invite everybody to come out if you're in District 1 or not, and just have a good old conversation.
District 3, Counselor Conger.
None tonight.
District 5, Counselor Higdon.
Nothing.
Okay, oh,
You still mad?
I went right by you. That was totally unplanned, Woodrow.
I think you're still mad.
District 2, Pro Tem Washington.
I had something, but I'm okay.
There you go, Woodrow.
No, ma'am, I don't have anything.
You forget I can throw this stick. Okay, so did I miss anyone? Anyone else want to say anything or add anything? Good. Any department heads? Okay, we're all good.
We do have the Food and Wine Fest.
Oh, yes. Do not forget the Food and Wine Festival on April 19th. There are no VIP tickets left, but there should be general admission tickets left, I believe.
Very few, I hear.
Yeah, I've heard very few. So there is that. Okay. Anybody else from out here? Okay. Executive session. We need to go into an executive session for economic development. The form of the motion is to adjourn this meeting into executive session to discuss economic development. The session is expected to take 30 minutes. The council will not take action after the executive session is concluded at this time of 6:02. Mr. Davis, can you certify that
I'll
as
certify
well?
it, and I'd suggest we meet probably easier in this
We'll be
conference
in
room.
the conference room down the hall.
Yes.
Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Counselor Higdon and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Ms. Stubbs, call roll, please.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes.
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 Yes, we will convene after this.